What's up, this is Altark here. The Apple Watch Ultra can do so many things, but the one thing it cannot do is pair to a power meter. Wait, that looks like a power meter. So even though Apple is marketing the Apple Watch Ultra to mountain climbers, hikers, runners, triathletes, even scuba divers, but not so much for cyclists. If you recall, a couple of years ago, Apple announced a few cycling-related updates to Apple Watch OS. They added the ability to detect a cycling activity, which was great, and detect cycling accidents and call emergency for you, which was amazing. And since that update, actually, I have personally been wearing my Apple Watch every time I go riding outside, mainly for its smart functionalities and safety features, but not so much for collecting ride data. So when it comes to cycling, the Apple Watch will do a good job with GPS tracking and will provide you with distance, speed, and heart rate tracking. And it is pretty good at that. And that might be enough for the majority of cyclists. But then you have the data-hungry cyclists, the cyclists that want to see a lot more than speed and heart rate. They want power data, maybe some additional power metrics like TSS, normalized power, etc. This data is extremely important for long-distance cyclists, triathletes, time trialists, and particularly Ironman triathletes because this data is so essential in dialing in bike pacing. Unfortunately, the Apple Watch and Apple Watch Ultra do not natively pair to a cycling power meter to collect and provide you with this information, but thanks to the App Store, there are a few apps that will let you do that. So in this video, I'm going to talk about two apps that allow you to pair your Apple Watch to a power meter and display all these metrics on your watch. I'll be using my Apple Watch Ultra in this video, but these apps should also work on your regular Apple Watch. And if you find this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you take a quick second to hit that like button. It helps the video and the channel quite a bit, and I really appreciate it. Okay, let's start off with WorkOutDoors App. This app is very popular with mostly runners, and it does a lot for cycling as well. To pair a power meter or a smart trainer, open the app on your watch. Under Activities, scroll all the way to the bottom and go to Settings. You should see Sensors. Next, select the activity you want to use a power meter with and then tap on Scan for Sensors. Now it will scan for Bluetooth compatible sensors, including power meters or even smart trainers. As you see here, I have already paired my watch to my Wahoo Kicker, and it is associated with indoor cycling activity. You can do the same exact thing for outdoor cycling, and I have mine paired here to Wahoo's PowerLink pedals. Also, if you scroll down, you will see an option for power smoothing and cadence smoothing as well. You can also customize the screens and data fields on the watch, but I find that to be much easier to do on the phone, so let's go to the phone. On the phone app, go to Screens. Initially, when you start using the app, you might get overwhelmed with the amount of data and activities they have listed. You can hide activities you do not plan on using under Settings and Menu. Move any activity you do not want to see on the watch to Other menu. As you see here, I only kept cycling and indoor cycling. So for cycling, the first thing I'm going to do is delete all the screens and only keep the first three. I will have one screen for ride data, another screen for splits, and a general stats screen, and I'm going to customize each screen with the data fields that I want, so you can do it any way you want. So I will just walk you through how to do one screen, and that should give you an idea how it works. So in the screen profile, they have a number of set profiles to help save you time customizing these screens, so I'm just going to do an overview screen. If you tap on the screen itself, it will open a whole new page for you with all the data fields available for you to select. As you see, they have over 526 metrics that you can select from. Like I told you, it can be a little overwhelming at first, but the good news is that they do have some filtering options to make it a little easier to browse through all the available data fields. So the first field is the ride time, so I'll keep that. I want my power to be the second field. So in the bottom here, you can filter by categories. So if I do others, you will see power under other filters. So I'm going to tap on that. Then tap on power. Next, let's do speed. You will find the speed metric under pace, then speed, and select the current speed. Now let's do heart rate for the next one, and then we'll do distance. So this is it. You can do the same thing with the other screen to customize it in any way you want. So now on the watch, When you open the WorkOutdoor app, tap on cycling, and I'm just going to do indoor cycling here, and it will pair to your power sensor and will record your power data. Pretty cool, right? You can also upload all your ride data to Strava. All you need to do is log into Strava and give it permission, and you'll be good to go. There are also maps and all kind of other features in this app that might come in handy. The only metrics I couldn't find in WorkOutdoor app is normalized power, training stress score, or TSS, and intensity factor. Maybe they are called something different and I just couldn't find them. That's very possible, but if you happen to know what they are, please let me know down in the comments. The app costs $5.99 and it is a one-time fee and does not require any subscription, which is pretty rare these days. The next app I want to talk about is CycleMeter. This is another great app that you can use on your phone or with the Apple Watch and allows you to track over 250 metrics across multiple activities such as running, walking, and of course, cycling. It provides navigation using Google or Apple Maps if using the app on your phone. It also allows you to pair your watch to third-party sensors, including cycling power meters. Data screens can be customized to display the metrics you want to track. You can even view your workout afterward using your web browser with nice interactive graphs, and you can upload your workouts to Strava as well. To pair the app to your power meter, using your Apple Watch, tap on the gear icon, scroll down to devices, tap on devices, and then add a device and it will start scanning for sensors. Mine is paired to my Wahoo Kicker and PowerLink Zero power meter pedals. If you are working out indoors, you need to toggle the indoor setting here before starting the activity. I personally like how the data is displayed here. Probably not the most efficient use of screen real estate, but there's something neat and sweet about gauges. So to display your power like I have it here, you need to create a new page with your power metrics. You can do that on your phone. Go to More, Apple Watch, and Pages. Add a new page, and if you want to use the same power gauge I am using here, you can pick power gauge from the menu. Under power gauge, you can add a number of other metrics. What I like about this app is you can specify if you want multiple metrics displayed on one row or one single metric on each row. So, for example, I have my power gauge, then ride time on its own, then speed, then after that I have average power and normalized power side by side on one row. Right below that I have TSS and intensity factor next to it. So for each row you have the option if you want one single metric or two. So you can do it any way you want that makes the most sense to you. I also have another page for interval with lap split specific metrics, great when doing structured workout. Another page that I have here that I like is lap interval page. Here you can customize it to display interval time and interval average power. Very handy when doing a custom workout with a number of intervals. CycleMeter requires a membership to take advantage of all its features, and it is only $10 per year, so not expensive, and you get so much with this app. And the one thing I noticed using these apps indoors and outdoors paired to my power meter, it did not really use up that much battery on my Apple Watch Ultra any faster than using the regular Apple Workout app. At least it wasn't very noticeable, but something probably worth testing, maybe in a future video. At some point, I hope Apple adds support for power meters and other sensors natively into its Workout app to make things much easier. Personally, I prefer to use the native Apple Workout app rather than third-party apps. But until then, these third-party apps gives the Apple Watch a much-needed power boost and add a lot of the missing features the Apple Watch Workout app does not currently have. Okay, I want to hear from you. Have you used WorkOutdoor app or CycleMeter, or maybe you know of a different app that I did not mention here that's worth mentioning? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, hope you found this video helpful. Remember to hit the like button, and if you are still watching and have not subscribed yet, then you know what to do. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.